Hello, my name is Braden Bentel, and this is my wonderful mother, Teresa. Well, Teresa, why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself?
Okay, like you said, my name is Teresa Bentel, and I am your mom. I work in marketing for a large insurance company, so I rely on a lot of internet, and we work from home, so I do everything online, and so I have that kind of going for me.
All right. Can you tell me to you what is digital citizenship?
I think digital citizenship is probably the usage of like internet, computers, like anything like your phones, anything that has access to that's digital, that has access to the internet or anything of that sort. But it's also the responsible use of that too, not just that's your citizenship, being a good citizen. So.
All right. What do you think the responsibilities of K through 12 teachers is in protecting students in online environments?
Okay, obviously this has changed a lot just in the last, or I think it has, in the last 8 months or so due to COVID, and we've gone to online learning in almost in every area. But and I think this has also changed a lot over the years. Whenever you first started school, they probably didn't talk to you much about your digital citizenship because you didn't really have access to the internet. It wasn't a thing. You didn't have access to watching videos or anything. And I know nowadays a lot of parents or babysitters or grandparents, they may rely on the internet to help entertain their children from a very early age. So kiddos have access to YouTube and online gaming and so forth, things that they didn't have whenever you were younger. So I think it's constantly evolving. But I think it's important for teachers just to explain to the children how to behave online, and that nothing is there, disappears. Once it's there, it's there. How to appropriately text or email, keeping passwords and keeping your passwords safe. And then also, like they could be even texting somebody else or, emailing somebody else back and forth and talking about a third or more person, or between a group of people talking about that person, even though it's not intended for that third party's eyes, it still may be eventually get to them. People can take screenshots, or they can just forward emails or resend text messages. And you have to be very careful. You have to be responsible for what you write out. And then also they need to also learn about, when you visit websites, that website collects your information, and it could include like even your address or where you're searching from, like what your location is. And most of that's, just used for their own purposes, but sometimes bad people can get that information and may use it inappropriately. So you just have to be very careful and mindful of that. And then also older kiddos, or even probably even elementary school age at this point in time, you have to worry about, don't post pictures of yourself or of somebody else that's inappropriate, because it's always there. Like, you can't get rid of it, and it can be very hurtful.
What do you think are some common misconceptions about digital citizenship?
There's a lot. There's probably some things I don't even know about, but one thing would be that you can be anonymous. You may be able to be initially anonymous, but there's always a way to find out who it was. If you did something inappropriate, they could probably figure out who did that. Another thing would be that everything that you read or share is true, because it's not. Usually the truth is somewhere in between, but a lot of people with memes or just opinion columns, they'll share things thinking that's the way it is, and it gets shared all around, and it's really not accurate. And then also that your passwords are safe. Initially, you need to take some action to protect your passwords and not use the same password repetitively, because if somebody were to hack into your stuff, then they could hack into everything. And then another thing would probably be that emails and stuff are always genuine, because they're not. You get a lot of spam. Just because somebody emails you and says that you have won $1,000 and you just need to send a cashier's check for $39.95, that's probably not truth. And also that just because an email says it comes from somebody doesn't mean it necessarily comes from that person
Yeah.
or that company or agency.